Hello everybody, today I'm here to talk about some new Star Wars news that's been coming up a lot recently. This video will include news about Star Wars Andor, The Bad Batch Season 2, The Mandalorian Season 3, Star Wars Hunters, The Acolyte, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2, etc. So stay tuned for all of that and more. Also, if you would like to, you can jump to certain timestamps of the video for each topic. But for everything you need to know about Star Wars, stay tuned. Let's start out with the Star Wars Hunters news. So if you don't know what Star Wars Hunters is, let me just give you a brief summary of the game. So basically, Star Wars Hunters is a multiplayer, free-to-play combat Star Wars game that is going to be on iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch. So this game was originally going to be released in 2021, but it got delayed to 2022, but now it's getting delayed all the way to 2023, so that's not the best. We might have to wait, but I suck at waiting, and if you suck at waiting just like me, you might want to listen to this part. In some countries like India and Australia, the game is available on iOS and Android. I'll put a list of these countries it is available in right now on the screen, so you might want to pause the video and see if you are in one of these countries that are being listed. Even if the list doesn't say your country, you might want to just double check the App Store if it's on there, or the Android Store / Google Play Store, depending on what version you're using. Sadly, for all the Nintendo Switch users, at the time I'm filming this video, you cannot get it on Nintendo Switch. Anyways, onto the Jedi Survivor news. If you don't know the name Jedi Survivor, you might know this game by Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. It's just an upcoming Star Wars project. Anyways, onto the news. You might know that San Diego Comic-Con just happened recently. At the San Diego Comic-Con, a new Cal Kestis figure was released. Cal Kestis is the main character of the game. This figure shows Cal Kestis with a blaster, which I find is pretty cool. This figure also shows him with a lightsaber, but what's interesting is that it's not his regular lightsaber. So this means he gets a new saber, which is amazing. This figure also has BD-1, which is his droid, so this confirms that in Jedi Survivor, Cal Kestis and BD-1 are a part of the game, which is pretty cool. So since Cal Kestis and BD-1 are a part of the game, we know that they will be in it, but we're not really sure how long they're going to be in it. Cal Kestis could be the main character, or he could just be a side character. Same thing with BD-1. He could be a main character, or he could be a side character. So we just have to wait for that. But I really think that this new game is going to be amazing, and you can let me know what you think about this game in the comments. But on to some more news. The news is still about this game, since we got a lot about this game. So this game, I just want to say this game is going to be amazing, and I can't wait for it to be released. But speaking of release dates, this game might be coming out in March of 2023. Since PlayStation users reported that there's a PlayStation Store page for the game saying it will release in March of 2023. So this could probably be the release date for the game. Also, there was a Steam page created for the game, but sadly it just says coming soon and doesn't have an official release date. Also, another kind of sad part is you can't pre-order this game yet. There's just pages for them. Well, now, onto the news about The Bad Batch Season 2. If you don't know what The Bad Batch is, it's just an animated Clone Wars spin-off that has one season released and one season in the making. Apparently, The Bad Batch Season 2 will be coming out on September 28th of this year, 2022, which is amazing news, since we have something to look forward to in 2022, finally. We'll have some more news. We need to discuss. The Mandalorian Season 3 might be coming out around the time of February of 2023. I'm really looking forward to this season since we really left out on a plot hole last time. This season may include Luke and Grogu constructing Grogu's lightsabers. Since a while ago there was a photo showing Luke and Grogu making a yellow lightsaber, so Grogu's lightsaber might be yellow. I'll put the photo right up on screen so that you can see it. You might want to pause and take a look at that. Moving on to the news about the upcoming Andor series, which is basically a spin-off of the movie Rogue One, a Star Wars story. At San Diego Comic-Con, a few costumes were shown off. Some of these costumes were for characters in upcoming Andor series. I will put a few photos of those on screen. There were 2 costumes that were shown for Andor. They also revealed a new droid that will be in the upcoming Andor series. I'll also put a photo of that up on screen, but just for a brief description. The droid is red, looks like a cake, is about the same size as BB-8, if not a bit bigger, and the droid also has the same eyes as BB-8, one big eye and one small eye. We also just received some news about an upcoming series called The Acolyte. This is a Star Wars project, and the official Star Wars Twitter and Instagram have confirmed that the lead actor in the series will be Amandla Stenberg. I'm not sure if I pronounced that properly. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it properly. But if you don't know who she is, she's the character who played Rue in The Hunger Games. Hopefully she does a great job of playing the main character in The Acolyte. One last thing. We have to talk about how the recent Kenobi series ended. I myself think it ended amazingly, but I won't give any spoilers in case you haven't watched it yet. But if you have, I would love to hear your rating on the series in the comments. Well, that's all for now, but I just wanted to take a moment to ask you to please hit the like button and subscribe button, since even though these videos are short, it takes me hours on end to make these. You know, I have to edit them, find information, news outlets, look through those. And then posting these also takes a while. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you later.